Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. How are y'all doing? I don't know what I do with my glasses. It's around here somewhere. I think I put my glasses. Let me see if I can put these on. How y'all doing? Okay, no, I ain't gonna put these glasses. I ain't gonna wear no glasses today. How you doing? What's up? I am live and I'm here with another video. We're going to be talking about, of course, we're going to talk about Lori Harvey. I wanted to expose that fake relationship that she in with Michael B. Jordan. We also going to be talking about Wendy Williams. She actually wanted her show to expose her brother. But I want to say this. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode. If you want to be notified when we go live, you just hit up the 972 number that we posted. I got to do it another way because apparently with Google, you cannot send out a link. So it's a different way. I'm going to just type you and say, hey, I'm live, tune into the Wiley Show, something like that without sending you the link. So tomorrow we will be back sending you all the notifications when we go live. So tomorrow y'all be on top of that. But let us first get into Lori Harvey and we're going to get into Michael B. Jordan. This is the reason why I think this is a fake relationship. Because number one, if you go on their social media, it is so manufactured. It is so, excuse me, this monster is really something. It is showing up all the cameras are there. They're playing in the snow. They're doing all this. And I'm like, and I just heard from someone that Lori Harvey have a special deal with the Shade Room where they post exclusive pics of her. So I'm like, this is a fake relationship, even though they are cute together, but it's fake. Because if this was real, it would be authentic. It's manufactured, and then he's giving her roses and all it is. They're just so public with this relationship. But let's remember, a couple of months ago, even in his career, Michael B. Jordan has been known to like the white girls, not the black girls. So with that in mind, that's just a clear indication that say, hey, let me just get Lori Harvey, one of the top superstars out here. And she been dating every man, every celebrity almost out there. She been dating a lot of people, Diddy's son, Diddy, Future. So she's just been going around. And I'm like, this is clearly a relationship that's manufactured. This is a relationship that is just fake to me. I don't know if y'all believe in me in there because them pictures of they're taking it's like super posed. Like it's like the cameras of the professional camera people are there and they taking a picture. This is not giving me authentic. This is not giving you a genuine relationship. This is giving me very fake. Because let me tell you why it's probably fake. Because Michael B. Jordan is known to like white women and white boys. Okay, white women and white men. White women. He's known to like white women. So being in the business of knowing that you don't like black women and you started to get backlash from the black women and from the black community, what do? You go and get a highly attractive black woman. When you go on Michael B. Jordan page, he gets millions of likes, and I'm gonna just say he gets millions of likes on his Instagram page concerning this relationship. If you go on there, some of y'all that have not been on there, I'm gonna show y'all. Give me a second, I'll let y'all see and give you a glimpse of their relationship. And this is a post that took, this got 3.6 million, but let me screen share and let me let y'all see this. Okay, give me a second. Yes, I did. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, let me let y'all see this. All right. Now, this picture alone got over 3 million likes. Clearly, this is not a real relationship. This is them playing in the snow, and see how the camera is zoomed in on them. You could just clearly tell that this is a manufacturer. You got to also understand Michael B. Jordan is an actor. This is what he does. He play around. He know how to play on people emotionally because he's a trained actor. Now, how many of y'all in this chat think this relationship is real? How many of y'all in this chat think that this relationship with Michael B. Jordan and with Lori Hart is real? Okay? You got your own camera crew. You got your own. They know the pose. They know what y'all gonna do in the snow. This is not genuine. This is completely fake. And what gets me that people just want to believe this fake relationship. And the reason why I care is because I'm coming here and I'm letting y'all know. I'm like, come on. And then that was that. I wanted to show y'all that this is them in a pose. Michael B. Jordan and his new girl. That's them. It's like it's so manufactured. And you know, I feel happy for him that he's getting somebody to clean up his image. Yes. Okay. If you know all you like is white women, and he never talked about none of the relationships, it never came out publicly, any of the relationships. It was like a quote that I wanted to read, to quote them. Give me a second if I can go to it. I had it on here. And one of the members of his team, okay, no, that was that. That was the roses that he got her. Okay. I'm gonna read that. Let me read that. Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, photographs spending the holiday season together. Lori Harvey received a special treat for Michael B. Jordan for her 24th birthday. The model posted on Instagram story showing all 15 gorgeous bouquets of white roses on Wednesday. And then this is the message. Thank you, baby. Harvey wrote over the video, added a heart emoji, and that's what he gave that. I will show y'all that. Let me show you. This is what he got her for her birthday. I'm just showing y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna let y'all see this. That's what he got for her birthday. And she put on there, thank you, baby. Okay. And let me see, because it was this team. Okay. This is a source. According to the source, Jordan and Harvey are really into each other. They have met each other's families. Harvey was adopted by Steve Harvey following his 2007 marriage to her mom. Y'all already know that. The source said is they have a lot of fun together, and Michael has been ready for a serious relationship for a while, the source added, noting that the actor have never gone public with a partner before. On Wednesday, Lori Harvey posted a series of pics in honor of her 24th birthday. But I'm questioning the motive of why are you going public with Lori Harvey? What do y'all really have in common? Because this seemed very rare, because just recently Lori Harvey was with other, celebrity men. So why is it so quick that they are now getting into this relationship? Okay. And I know this is a business. I know that this is clearly manufactured to make it seem that, oh my gosh, Michael B. Jordan is all into this black love. Because even when he talked about being an actor, he said, don't give me black roles. Give me roles that Caucasian men get. So maybe he want to be Caucasian. I saw an interview with him. He said, don't give me the black roles. Give me the roles that Caucasian men. Do you just want those roles, or do you also want Caucasian women? So I'm going to let y'all call in and give y'all thoughts on this. But it just hit in my spirit. I said, I think they're in a fake relationship. I really believe they're in a fake relationship. And you also got that. Okay. You also got the assistant that said Michael B. Jordan was trying to do something nasty to him. And that was a male assistant. was alleging that Michael B. Jordan wanted to flirt and kiss and play around. And he liked Caucasian women. So all of the rumors was like back to back. And then here you go with Lori Harvey. That is the industry thought, allegedly, that goes around from the son to the father, from this to that one, future to that one. Now you with her, and now y'all a good old married looking couple. Y'all the perfect picture couple. Now y'all the perfect picture couple. Okay? Now it could possibly start off as being fake, and then it could just end up being real. Things happen like that. You know, when you get that arranged marriage, your family hook you up with this man you don't really know about. It could be, you know what I'm saying, an arranged marriage, and then you could really fall in love with it. That also could be the truth as well. But one thing that I'm telling you about is that with dealing with these relationships, things do happen. And I personally was believing that this relationship is fake. And that's just my personal opinion concerning the relationship. This is my personal opinion. Now, I think Michael B. Jordan is a good guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge fan. I believe he is today, traditionally, I believe he's the next Denzel Washington of this generation. I believe he's the Denzel Washington of this generation. Okay, some of y'all might disagree. Okay, you know, Lori Harvey, look how she look. She's good looking. She's attractive. You know what I'm saying? He's much older than her because he's in his mid-30s. She's in her early 20s. Ain't nothing really a bad thing about it. But, you know, it is what it is. If he's smiling, I'm smiling. But I smell something fishy. And that's why I'm saying I believe this is a fake relationship. I believe that this is a fake relationship. And I say it humbly. Okay? That's what I believe. Now, I do believe that Michael B. Jordan is this generation Denzel Washington. You may disagree with me. That is just my humble opinion. Okay? You don't believe me? That's just my opinion. I didn't say what was your opinion. I said, in my opinion, he is this generation Denzel Washington. Okay, let's do a let's do a poll really quickly. Press 1 if you think this relationship between Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey is sincere and real. Press 1. If you believe this relationship is fake, press 2. If you believe that this relationship is real and sincere, press 1. If you believe that this relationship is fake, press 2. If you believe that this relationship is fake, press 2. If you believe it is real, press 1. Look at all the 2s. Y'all ain't believing in the hype. Y'all ain't believing in the fakeness. Over here at the producers, we see through the fakeness. We see through the fake smiles. We see through all that fakeness in playing in the snow. We see it. Who do you know? You just know he like Caucasian women. Only Caucasian women, you know, they play in the snow. What black folk do you see playing in the snow? He just know he love Caucasian women. He don't love no black women, please. He just playing games. He love no playing in the snow. You already know. What black people you see go out and skiing? We don't do that stuff. We don't be going out and skiing and all that stuff, playing and so with a whole camera crew with HD cameras. We don't do that. We don't be doing that, playing the snow and playing in her hair, and she probably got all that weed. Black women don't like you put all that water and all that synthetic weed that these black women, a lot of black women be wearing. They don't like that. How many of you black women want somebody to throw snow in your hair and you just pay $300, $400, $500, $600 to get that weave in your hair? Y'all don't want that. I just know that ain't real. Putting that snow all up in her hair. That's why he did it, because he liked them snow bunnies. That's what he did. He liked that snow. He wished that Lori Harvey was white. He loved a white woman. I don't care what nobody say. Them snow bunnies. That's what he up there playing with. He probably, that's probably where he was taking all his little white woman thoughts, taking them to go playing in the snow and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, I don't wear weed, and you not throwing no snow in my short hair and my short cut. Okay, I mean, it's synthetic. She ain't wear no synthetic wig or no weave. She has a real hair. I'm just giving my opinion about the matter. I know some of y'all ain't gonna really agree about what I'm saying, but I'm just keeping it 100% real concerning this. If you don't like what I'm saying, you always can dial the 646-716-8447 number if you feel big and bold and you disagree with me. And if Michael B. Jordan disagree with me, he can always call in as well at the 646-716-8447 number and press 1, and we'll bring them on the line. But in my humble opinion, why do Lori Harvey have this exclusive deal with the Shade Room, and they posting all these HD pictures showing her in her bikini, showing him all out with his shirtless self? I believe that this been manufactured and his publicist put this together. Her people got in contact with his people, and they doing it, meeting each other families, and all that stuff. And I don't believe source. I want to get reliable information. I don't just want to believe what a source say, because a source can be lying. Just saying. Give me a second. Okay. I'm just giving y'all an update. I literally got what you weed. They're doing too much, too fast. Right. And I'm getting triggered because this is fake. He's doing all this stuff. Let me leave Michael B. Jordan a voice note, okay? And I may be blocked. I may get blocked after I leave this voice note, but it's okay. If I get blocked, that'll let me know they watched the show. Hey, Michael B. Jordan, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I just have a question. I want to know, is this relationship real with Lori Harvey, or is it fake? In my spirit, I feel like it's fake. But if it is, tell me your reason. Why would you pick her and then you play in the snow and put in the hair? Now, most black women don't like when you play in their hair with no snow. So I want to know, is this a sincere relationship or a fake one? Holla back. Okay, I left him a voice note. Let me let y'all see. Left him a voice note. Okay, left Michael B. Jordan a voice note. Boom, bam, left him a voice. I left him a voice note. Okay, you just never know. He might either say, "Hey man, it ain't fake. You know what I'm saying? It's real," and all that. He might even comment and say, "Hey, he might comment back." If 10 producers send him the live, he may comment back. But y'all don't share the live. If 10 people send him this live, he might watch it. About 10 or 12 producers that got iPhones or Androids that got an Instagram, because they always talk about my audience. Some of they old church women, they ain't got no Instagram. So if anybody that's a millennial or that's in their 40s or 50s that got a mobile device and got you an Instagram, if you send it to Michael B. Jordan DM, maybe he can call in and we get this show popping. Or maybe his publisher. Let me stop before they send me a cease and desist letter, because you know how these folks be doing. Let me move on, because I don't want them to send me no cease and desist letter. Let me go over here. I'm sorry, Michael B. Jordan. I'm going to have to unsend that, because I might give me a nasty piece of cease and desist letter. Threatening me with legal action. But I'm going to just say allegedly, okay? All right. I'm gonna have to get one of them statements from my mentor and see what does she be saying. And then the views and comments do not represent me, even though I'm saying that. I'm gonna have to say what Tasha be saying. The views and comments that I say do not necessarily represent the Wiley Show. Okay, the views and opinion of what I say don't necessarily represent the views and the comments of the Wiley Show, or something like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be getting because these celebrities that go around throwing around cease and desist letters, and I don't want that. Make sure y'all in here, make sure y'all thumbs up and make sure y'all subscribe. But I personally don't believe in the relationship. I don't. I just don't. It needs to be more real. I need to see them go live on IG together. I need them to do an interview together. But this is very well, it's produced very well. It's very well, highly polished. She's a highly attractive woman. Let's look at it. She's very attractive, and he's a very attractive man. So they look really good together. But in my spirit, down in my spirit, I do believe that is fake. Okay, but she's beautiful and he's beautiful. This is a beautiful couple. Anybody can believe it. But let's just keep it real that he is an actor and that he do know how to act. Okay, it is a produced relationship. Okay, all right. I know they ain't gonna like this. Make sure y'all share this live. I know they ain't gonna like this, but let me also say that's what I personally, believe in the situation. Now, in my humble opinion, we got an update on Saucy Santana. Let me see if we can play that. Now, yesterday we were talking about Saucy Santana, and I believe today, he gave us an update. But we want to thank y'all for watching this live. So make sure y'all share it. Make sure y'all like it. If this is your first time watching, make sure y'all show us some love. Subscribe. Thank you to the new subscribers. We gained like 10 last night. Let's see if we gained 10 today. All right. Let me go to which one I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to my friend blog. I love his blog. He's the best one in the business. Caillou from the Neighborhood Talk. If he put it up there, I think he put it on here. I'm not going to show it because y'all can just go to Roland. I'm going to just play the audio. Did he post it? I don't think he posted it. So let me go to somebody that actually posted it. I think Kyle and them is over it. Okay, somebody sent it to me. Let me, I'm going to play the audio. Because showing it just looks so messed up to show it. All right. Here we go. Okay, let me rewind. All right. Let me play the audio. Here we go. Oh, okay.
4 days. So
let me do it again.
So today is going to be a very hard day. I'm getting ready for surgery, bitch. And I haven't had a bowel movement in like 4 days. So they had to stick something up in me, like in me, to try to get me to use the bathroom before surgery. Oh man. I still can't use the bathroom now, like, oh, but I'm gonna knock this out. I don't know how to not hide the pain, hide the scars. This is just a part of my chapter in my life. I'm gonna have to deal with her. It's nothing. Um, I don't know how to not show y'all what's going on. People may say you should be off your phone. I was off my phone for a couple of days. I got bored now. But this is so today is going to be a very hard day. I'm getting ready for surgery, bitch, and my chapter that I'm gonna look back at and laugh. Family, my kids, and years to come gonna look back and be like, damn, you beat that? I remember your face is burnt the fuck up, Roland Ray. I'm like, yeah, I was burnt up, bitch, and now look at me. I'm still motherfucking here. You see I'm sorry? For real, y'all. This shit tough, bruh. But I'm beat
so
this.
He explained, he haven't had a bowel movement. I wonder if they give him a colostomy bag. They stuck something up there. I want to know if they're going to give him a colostomy bag. I want to know, because he said his legs was burnt up, his body probably cramping up. He said he haven't had a bowel movement. Now, I'm not putting out his stuff. He said that he said he didn't have a bowel movement. That's what he said. That's what Roland Ray said. So when people say, oh, Wiley, you shouldn't leak somebody medical information. I didn't say it. Roland Ray said, quote, I didn't have no bowel movement. And he's in the hospital room in the bed. Give me a second. He's in the bed, and you literally see the skin peeling off his body, and that's literally what he's doing. Give me a second while my producer put up his picture, so we would like his picture up, not the burnt picture. We're gonna get the one, the medium well. We're gonna get the crispy, well done picture. We're gonna get the medium well. Give me a second. We're not gonna get the crispy, well done picture. We're gonna get the medium well picture, not the crispy version, the medium well. Oh, is it? Okay. This the version that we're gonna get it with no burnt. Okay, we're gonna get it well. Okay, not the crispy version. Get this version. Okay, this the version. Now you see clearly on his face now, this is not burnt, this is it, but you clearly do not see it because most of the time, as you can see, that he like wearing the wigs, the synthetic wigs, and on his face, you see the his forehead crispy down to his cheeks, part of his lip, also his legs. I'm not a medical person or person of it about the medical stuff, or anything like that. So I don't know what part are they going to take away. Is they're going to take some skin out of his feet? I don't know, but he have a lot of it's he's showing you how he looked. You know what I'm saying? He's showing how it looked, and you literally see it. Okay. And now you see all the crusts and all the stuff, the skill peeling and all that. And he said that his bowels won't move because the bowels is stopped up. It's like it's stopped up in his system. So they have to stick a tube. I guess he said a tube or a plunger to plunge out the bowels. That's what he said. So when people say, oh, why are they sharing that stuff on social media? Let me replay what he said for those that are just joining in. And this is what he said on his live. Okay, shout out to the
today is going to be a very hard day. I'm getting ready for surgery, bitch. And I haven't had a bowel movement in like 4 days.
He haven't had a bowel movement in 4 days. In 4 days. He haven't had a bowel movement. So 4 days is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 days. That's 4 days of him not having a bowel movement. 4 days of not releasing upon yourself. So he's compacted up. That's literally 96 hours. He have not released himself. The brownness. So I believe his body probably still in shock. And this is why I say that he needs to be in the facility and not at home. And this is why for the safety, and this is why for anybody that he just need to have some assistance, because this is a lot for him. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely going to pray that he have a bowel movement, that it be released and come out of there. That he do have a duck. That's our prayer. And if we have any prayer warriors in the chat, pray that he can have with it that come on out of there. You know what I'm saying? All he needs is a good, strong, anointed preacher to lay hands on his stomach and hands and shake it out and pray out that it release, that he have a release. Amen. Because I know what prayer can do. Some of them prayer warriors can come in here and he'll have a release. And they all touch and agree that it come on up out of there because he's compacted. Because 4 days. You don't want 4 days to pass. You ain't went to no toilet. That means it's stuck up in there somewhere. I don't know if it is his back door area is it crispy back there? I don't know. But what I do know is prayer changes things. Okay. All right. I want to know, maybe they should give him some stuff to go. You know that stuff that come on out of it you used to take. It used to be a white drink. It tastes like milk, but it's not milk. What do they call that to make you release yourself? It's not milk, but it's in a blue bottle. It's in a blue bottle. And it's in a laxative. There we go. Shata. He need a laxative. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's 4 days, come on, let it come on up out of there. Don't let me come over there, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, that milk magnesia is probably what he need. But he said in 4 days he have not had a bowel movement. Hey, my. He said in 4 days he have not had a bowel movement. All right. Okay. Well, let's get to Wendy Williams. And Wendy Williams is saying a lot. Let's see what Wendy Williams got to say. All right. Now we got into the man that could not release himself. And now we're going to talk about Wendy Williams because Wendy Williams is on her social media and she got her brother together talking about, I'm going to expose you. I got all these receipts. We're going to play what she said this. And let's see what she had to say.
Tristan, have you seen this nonsense my brother's been putting on the internet? Do you clap if you all know what I'm talking about? No, clap like you mean it. You know things? Mm-hmm. You know things?
I know things. Mm-hmm. I'm all on the internet.
Well, honey, Tristan plugged both my phones, and then I was like, bye. I didn't even need Tristan. Tommy, let me tell you something right now. All you are is my brother. You better stop talking the way you're talking because now it's dripping into my comment page. See, I wasn't searching for Tommy. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was simply looking about how people felt about last week's shows or the dresses or the guests we had on. We do a nice production here. Mm-hmm. I'm minding my own wendyshow.com business.
Right.
And I'm seeing a lot of comments about Tristan, have you?
Now, that's her brother Tommy. Let's go to this. She up there letting her brother have it. Ain't that something? This is some family mess. And she got on her massive show on her purple couch and got her brother together.
Your brother doesn't like you, or you better watch your back because your brother's on one. Or, Wendy, I can't believe you're this kind of person, that he's pegging me to be a person that I am not. Honey, you don't want me to start pegging you to be the person that you are. With full-blown receipts, I could fill the audience with receipts. With the leftovers all the way around the block. Norman, do you understand what I'm talking about?
I understand what you're talking about.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I understand what you're talking about.
Okay.
Right. Mm.
You are my brother. Let's keep it that way. If you want to talk on the internet, then you talk about the things that you think you know about yourself. You don't want to talk about the things that I know about you. Your brother doesn't like you, for sure. By the way, do you like my dress, Tommy? Yeah. He would like a dress like this. Excuse me, crew in the back.
Let's go to this one.
In my 35 plus years that you've been jealous of holding this microphone, or that you won't find out the rest in full totality on January 30th or like.
Y'all, when I tell you Wendy Williams literally got her brother together, at first I was over it, but then I was like, yes, Wendy, get him together. Because that is sending a message to anybody that is famous. When a family member want to talk smack, she got on her show, had her legs popping her lips, and just letting it be known, like, honey, you trying to expose me, but I got receipts to let you have it. And you don't want me coming at you because you know family, no family. So this can end up being very nasty. But the brother is literally saying these things for attention. And Wendy were getting the comments in her comments. They were coming at her because, you know, anytime you speak negative, they run to IG. And she didn't block her comments. So they was being very nasty to her. And what the brother said was literally trying to make Wendy to be this evil person, talking about she didn't come to the mother funeral and all of that. But like I even said, she probably didn't want to see her mother in that situation. And you have to respect her the way how she grieved. You and her grieve differently. Y'all are not the same. But he said, only you are my brother. And that's it. And this is the thing. What information Wendy Williams is going to spill about the brother? But Wendy, when you spill this information, it's only going to make your brother more relevant because you talked about him on a national show. I don't know if it's international, but on a national show, you talked about your brother. So now everybody's going to see what is going on with this brother. And so, brother, what's the brother name? Is the brother named Tony? You should be going live, getting a click and a view. Your podcast should come out. You should be on your YouTube show because the queen of talk literally talked about you doing a hot topics segment. So this is your time. Don't you get lazy, Tommy. Is it Tommy is the name? Brother Tommy, you should be going live. Don't do what Jaguar Wright do, you know, drag people and don't get a click. Go live. Let's hear your response because your sister said, got receipts, and she said that, Tommy, that you would like that dress. So now she's saying that you're a cross-dresser. You know, please don't talk about this man living on a DL because whatever it is, it's going to come out when it will. But what we have to do, people, is we got to stop weaponizing people that's love to lay on their stomach and take some of their backdoor area. We have to stop weaponizing people because weaponizing men that like to be with other men. We have to stop weaponizing that. I'm going to have to reach out to Tommy and add an interview Tommy and have a conversation with Tommy. But this is the thing. I think Tommy's doing it for a reason, but he did say, Wendy said that he have always been jealous of me 35 years of me having this mic and he haven't had that. And brother, you could have been in radio. She could have got you radio show jobs, but you probably feel some way. If you really ask him what his beef, it's probably a lot to deal with. Wendy did not put him on. Because I always say when you got a brother that, and I think she just outed the brother as being homo. You know, how you doing? But there's nothing wrong with being that way. I mean, you would get more clout if you say you like men. That's not a read. I hope you're not married and you say you like guys and you sleeping with your wife, you sleep with men. That's a whole nother conversation, Tommy. But you should be coming out, dropping a video today. Today, you should be going live today, dropping a video. Okay? Today, you should go live, but you did try with Wendy, and Wendy let you know, don't you try me. I know your secrets. But then, Wendy, this isn't mine. He knows the secrets about you, too. All right? Give me a second. Because if you put that out there, Wendy, about your brother Tommy, people in the chat talking about he's married. So if you outing him, I want to know how that wife feel about the situation because he's married to a woman. All right? Give me a second. We open up the phone lines and I allow y'all to call in. But, you know, this is promo for her documentary, the promo for the movie. I think the brother is bitter that he's not getting a piece of the pie. I think he's bitter because he have nobody to take him serious in the business. He doesn't have a show. He's on YouTube, and he rarely making noise over there. I don't even know his YouTube channel. We got a producer that can send me his YouTube channel. Send me his YouTube channel, and I would like to see it. Oh, never mind. You can stand down. You don't have to send me your YouTube channel. Send me his YouTube channel. I'm actually looking right there. He got 12,000 subs. He really don't get them many. Yeah, he really don't get them many views like that. But he needs to stop doing videos. He got to do a little bit better. I'm looking right now. I'm looking at him right now. Okay, look just like her. Okay. All right. So he do got a show. All right. And he just got to just go live and keep pulling up. Now this is your moment because not too many people get called out by Wendy Williams like that way, and you just go back and you put her name in the title, put a thumbnail, that's how you're gonna make it. Yeah, he's on YouTube. Yes, he's on YouTube. I want to thank everybody for the super chats. Thank you. I think he is chasing clout, or it could be that he's doing this to bring more publicity to her movie and to her documentary, because you got to be very cautious how you handle this Hollywood stuff. A lot of this stuff be produced, beefs, and this stuff be pre-planned. Because my thing is this, he just said that why just blast him out there like that? And I think it's a way to bring more publicity to Wendy's show, to her movie. So I think, oh my God, it's her brother beef, or what else is she gonna say? It could be that. Okay, his name is Tommy. I agree. Somebody just put in the comments, and let me put the number on the screen if anybody want to call in. Wow, we've been on for 40 minutes. Okay, let me put the number on the screen. Somebody said this. If the bloggers can do videos on Wendy, her brother can do videos too. All right, y'all heard that. Somebody put that in there. If the bloggers do videos, her brother could do one too. But I just think that the reason why he can talk about anything else. I think Wendy just don't want him talking about her, painting her in a negative light. Okay. And he shouldn't paint her in a negative light. And he shouldn't just make his platform all about Wendy, because it's going to get old and tired. People are going to get tired of you just talking about one particular person. I've seen other bloggers get on here and just talk about one blogger all the time, and drag. That you can only make it for so long with that one source. I remember it would be bloggers. We got the phone lines open up, so if anybody want to call in, you can call in and give your thoughts. Do you believe in Wendy Williams and what was going on? You could just comment. You can call in and it's free. You don't have to pay. But I remember it was a blogger. They were talking about Dr. Larry Reed. They would criticize Dr. Larry Reed so much. All they talk about Dr. Larry Reed, just Dr. Larry Reed. And one thing about Dr. Larry Reed, he never got caught in the beef. He stayed focused on his platform. He stayed focused with the content. I definitely remember that when it comes to that. But the brother did put out there that Wendy mom died recently. But Wendy said her mom died weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Okay. That's what he said. That his mom died, recently. And Wendy was like, this mom died weeks and weeks ago. So it's like a totally different thing. And whoever you have a conversation with, I just think it's entertaining. Number one, I was shocked to see her respond to the brother, because usually family members tend not to respond to what another member is saying. So I was kind of shocked that she responded to the brother on the live. You know what I'm saying? And and to me, when I saw that, I was like, well, this is a good thing for the brother, because then the brother could be like, hey, now I got my sister responded to me. Okay, now I'm gonna go 100 and press the gas on here. Because sometimes too, she probably got a lot of receipts of him asking for money, him asking to pay the bills, just a lot. Okay, let me go to the phone lines. 9271, Carly on the air.
Hey, now this is Seattle in the house.
Hi, go ahead, Seattle. Let's speak on it.
In terms of Wendy Williams and the brother, that conversation should have been had with the family, period, point blank. That is a conversation you have with your father, your sister, your cousin, maybe your best friend or two. That's that. And I understand Wendy kind of shooting back at him in the same form. I'm going to come at you the same way you came at me. So I understand that. But I hope it don't go any further than this, because, when it comes to death and family, a lot of us say, not my family. Yeah, your family too. Your family too. When it comes to the messiness of death.
Okay.
For some odd reason, it gets messy.
Do you think the brother was being messy? Do you think that the brother was being messy?
Totally. Again, that was a conversation for family, not for the world. He did that for the world. You see, he wanted to put salt on her name. Be it, even if he was hurt that she didn't show up. Was that your only way to hurt your sister back? To come out to the world that she didn't come to the funeral and how you felt about it? That wasn't the best way. Okay? It just is what it is.
Was she wrong to kind of imply that, because she did say, Tommy would like this dress, to imply that he's a cross dresser or possibly gay? You think that was wrong for her to kind of put that out there in the atmosphere?
Yes, and not for the reasons that a lot of people think it. I say it's wrong for this reason. Why are you demonizing being gay or cross-dresser? Unless you're undercover, I understand that. I mean, if you're undercover and you're lying to someone that it matters to, I understand that. Other than that, why is it a bad thing, Wendy? Now, other people might take it as, why? Oh, yeah, she did that, because, another reason. But I'm taking it as, why are you demonizing being gay or being a cross-dresser or being transsexual, whatever? Why do you demonize that? Because other than that, you wouldn't even say that. You wouldn't mention that if it didn't mean something bad.
Because I'm like, when people were saying, when she would put that out there, I'm like, that ain't no, Rita, like, put that out there. And then, too, that's kind of messy, too, because what if his wife did not know and you're leaking this on national television? You know what I mean? That's like more than, because her platform is more powerful than her brother's platform. Because her brother only had like 1,000 or 2 people watching. She had actually millions of people watching her show.
Right. Most definitely. She made her point. My question is, Wiley, do you think he's gonna reply to her reply?
Of course.
So you think he's gonna go ahead and jump out there?
I think he will. He said all this. I think because she said what she said, he's gonna respond, because people gonna be saying, your sister saying you gay and all that. So I can see him responding. It will shock me if I don't see a response from him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I could definitely see him responding to what's going on. I can see that.
Gotcha. And then I want to go on to Michael B. and Miss Lori over there. Fake it fake, fake it fake, fake it fake, and one more a fake.
Okay, so I wasn't jumping the gun when I was giving my opinion that the relationship is probably fake. Okay. All right.
Look, come on. It's way too set up. It's way too picture perfect. And my hobby is photography. So best believe I know a good setup picture when I see one, honey. I definitely know one. And yeah, set up. Because even with the pictures that most people might say, we really can't see them. The ones that I think she posted where they're in the dark, and you kind of see a silhouette in a sense. Most people say, I really can't see them though. That's not the point of the picture as a photographer. As a photographer, they want you to see the silhouette, the lighting, how close they are lip to lip, but not quite touching, darling. Yes, perfect. This shit is perfect.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us the photography tea on it, the photography perspective on the situation.
All right, Wiley.
All right, thank you.
On. Bye.
Okay, let's go to the next callers. All right, call in. I don't care if you at work. Get it, sneak in the closet and call in. Go to the break room. 7196 caller, you on air. 7196, last 4. You live on the air. Hello. 7196. Hello. 7196, your smoke detector on. How you doing? All right, we're gonna go to, I think they listen. They actually listening to the show. Let's go to 5840.
Raleigh, what's going on?
Hey.
So to the last call, I would like to say, being that you're a photographer, what's going on with the Wiley Show? Wiley could use a little photography shoot on the house, Seattle. But anyway, Wiley, you would gag if Mr. Mama would reply in a legendary dress similar to what she had on, and that's your coming out. See, I'm out now. Get your clicks
And if it comes
views.
out, that gives some more publicity that his sister put it out there. He comes out. I don't think there's like a gag or something that's wrong with him. I think that would make him more popular. You know what I'm saying? But if he's married, I don't know if the man's married or not. If he's married, that's something that he's going to answer to his wife, because Wendy have already planted some seeds talking about this. His brother would like this dress and all that. But what's your thoughts on the matter?
But in the chat, I do see that the producers are saying that he is married, but we don't know if his wife knows or if his wife joins. Like, people do
right?
stuff
You do get those too, right?
Some people are into it,
right?
So
you do get that.
But
you do get that
until he comes out and say yes, or we won't know. You know what I'm saying? But honestly speaking, the way that she addressed him, she read him to filth. That's an icon. Yes, you read him to filth, and I love the way she popped her mouth. Okay, that was icon. Yeah, she's one of the girls. I live. But I'm going back in the chat.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. 7196, caller, you on the air. 7196.
You can hear me, Wally?
Yeah, can you turn me down in the background?
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Go ahead, sister.
Hey, I want to make this comment about Wendy Williams and her brother. Okay, if her brother really wanted to throw salt, I think that he felt like he was hurt, and that was his way of expressing him being hurt, the way that she reacted to his mother's death. Now, some of the things he shouldn't have said, cool.
Okay.
He really wanted me, he would be talking about her drug addiction. He would be talking about the rehabs. He would be talking about other things that everybody is talking about. But he didn't do that. As a matter of fact, he took up for her. The only thing he said that he was hurt that she's not. In other words, he thought that she was in New York because that's what she told him. You see? So he was only talking on what he knew that she said to him. Yes. So I don't see it as, okay, so he said that he thought that she was in New York, but he found out she was still in California with the ex-husband. And they were spending time together instead of her spending time.
And I could can I say this about her ex-husband? I really personally believe she still loved Kelvin Hunter. I believe she still loved him. And I believe that she divorced him only because he got his last side chick pregnant. Oh,
Yeah, she said I'm sorry.
No,
she
go
said
ahead.
in the interview that he was messing with this girl. She knew it. And she allowed it because they wasn't spending a lot of time together, so she felt he was going to cheat anyway.
And her
so,
yeah, go ahead. Woo, wow. That's something.
So, when she said that confirmed it. I'm saying, for him, what he said and how he said it, he was only talking through hurt feelings. He wasn't blasting her. He wasn't trying to put a business out there. He was just saying, look, we're all grieving. We wanted you there with us. So you told us, you took all that time from work, told us you was going back to New York to go to work,
but found out that you still out there in California with your ex-husband.
But the
He said
ex-husband,
that he had gratitude that the ex-husband showed up for the funeral. He was there, but she wasn't. So this is what he, you know what I'm saying? He was like, look, you know, and that hurt. Not spending time with your father, you know what I'm saying? They've been together 60 years. You know how that go. One died, one is going to be right behind the other because all they know is each other. So he's saying that why can't time with the family, even if she didn't come to the funeral, she spent no time with the family at all. She went to the wake and didn't show up for the funeral. But the ex-husband did.
Right, but you know, a lot of people don't like going to funerals, though. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people, it's some family members that passed in my family that I did not attend the funeral because it's just, you probably don't want to see your loved one in that particular situation. But I feel as though he have a motive because he have a platform. And he know if I mention Wendy and talk about Wendy, I get clicks and views. And now that he's on YouTube, I think he's going to use Wendy as a come up for a platform. So, because if you really fill this up, take it to your therapist, but you're taking it to a YouTube for a click and a view. You're taking this public.
He's been on YouTube though.
But I'm saying,
on YouTube. When he started on YouTube, he was talking about COVID. He had COVID.
Okay, he said when he started on YouTube, to have COVID. But I'm saying now he's getting more clout by mentioning Wendy's name, is what I'm saying. And he's doing it on his YouTube platform and all that because he want growth on his platform. Because nobody would check him out when we talk about COVID. But I guarantee the views of him talking about Wendy Williams is more views in that particular video than his previous video. So, you know, and other folks were saying, hey, why don't you just call your sister first and be like, hey, Wendy, I feel this type of way, sus. You didn't come to my funeral. Blah, 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 blah. Why you didn't try to resolve that privately? Did he ever bring that up that he tried to call Wendy Williams? And if so, what was her response?
He just said he figured she was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. He figured she was in New York. Come to find out, she was still in California.
Oh, wow.
But she contacted nobody. She didn't tell nobody where she was at. Couldn't nobody contact her.
And let
That's
me find out that Wendy is getting pinged from her ex-husband. Because I'm like, why are you still hanging around your ex-husband? If y'all divorced and he got a side chick pregnant, what are y'all doing in California? I hope y'all not in no California king bed. But I personally believe that she missed her husband. I personally believe that. I personally believe she want to be back with him. And she missed him. And she know that it will make her look weak if she remarry him. But she probably missed. And I heard he ain't really got no big ping like that. Because I remember when Tasha K interviewed this black man. Y'all remember the singer, you know, his wife, the wife that was eating the grapes? Y'all remember that interview? She interviewed this guy in the radio studio, and he pretty much said that Kelvin Peen is not that big. Do y'all remember that? I don't know if you remember that, caller, but I remember when he said his peen ain't that big. Yeah, I remember that. Concerning that, so yes, caller, I remember that. Okay, I definitely remember that. Okay, I don't know why did that. No, that didn't come out of nowhere. It was in my spirit to mention it, and he said that his peen was small, that he don't have a big peen. I knew I ain't making this up. That interview was very funny, and the wife was sitting there eating the grapes. She was eating the grapes, and her man was literally having a conversation of dealing with another man, and the wife was just sitting there eating grapes. And that's how Tasha K got reposted on the Breakfast Club. So thank you so much, caller, for calling in. I just got triggered to tell that story. Thank you so much for calling in, sister.
Thank you.
All right, now I heard the smoke detector was
Okay,
going off,
Wiley.
so the producers getting you together about your smoke detector. They saying put a battery in it, it'll help you. The producers
In my smoke detector?
yeah, they say that's what they said. Your smoke detector was going on. A couple of producers said it was triggering them, and they was letting me know to let you know to put it in there, a battery in there.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Oh yeah, I heard it. It was like chirping like beep and all that type of good stuff. But you want to make sure you get that checked just for safety reasons.
Oh, okay. I sure will. Thank you.
No, thank you. I love you. Thank you for calling in.
No, you too.
All right, now we're gonna go to the next caller. All right, 0543 caller, you're there.
Wiley, you know who this is, honey. This is what push. This is.
All right, let's go to
Mysterious Wigs.
All right, Missionary Wigs. Okay, go ahead. What's on your mind about Wendy?
Listen, first off, let's touch this last caller. For one, can y'all please wake up when you call and have some type of personality and speak English? And for one, it wasn't California, it was Florida. So get it together and know your facts before you get on Mr. Wiley Show and start speculating about my girl Wendy. Okay. If you're going to talk, make sure you know the facts. And Wiley, you co-sign because you kept saying California. They were in Florida. Can we repeat? Florida.
They was in Florida. Okay. Well, you're saying Florida. I didn't watch the video, so I couldn't fact check her on the matter. But go ahead, Missionary Wigs.
Her family from Florida. Well, she ain't from Florida, but almost all her family stay in Florida. And two, Wendy was wrong. I don't care what is going on. You need to attend it. Okay, she was wrong for not attending her mother's funeral. She should have been at the wake and at the actual funeral. Okay, she didn't. She was wrong, and I don't understand. Is she a hypocrite? Because she was like, "Yeah, me and my mom was so close," and blah 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 blah. And then we were all confused about, well, when did the mother die? Is that why she was always high, on drugs? Because for her to have her mother pass away and the love of her life, having to go through that's a lot. That's a lot. But still, you don't skip out on your mother's funeral to hang out with your ex who cheated on you and had a baby on you. That's stupid. That's stupid. Wendy's my girl, but that was stupid. Okay? Do you guys understand? Stupid. All right? I ain't got that energy like the last car. Was she on something? Was that last car on something?
So my thing is this. I don't see the issue with her not attending her mother's funeral because a lot of people get triggered because because everybody don't attend people. I have an aunt, she don't attend people funeral. She don't like funerals. She don't attend people funeral.
Some people for you to say because you're a man.
Some people have that mindset. It ain't about me being
in your stomach for 9 months.
It's about the mindset.
So
it's about
I can see you saying that.
She probably don't want to be triggered. No, ma'am.
A man would not understand.
No, it ain't about what's between my legs.
For 9 months.
It's not about what's between my legs. It's about you don't want to see your mother probably in that predicament. You probably don't want to go to that. That does not make you less of a good child or relationship.
Her in all of her predicaments. She was there for Wendy.
But
Wendy could have spent one day looking at her mom in a casket and saying goodbye.
How do you know that Wendy did not have previously had that conversation? They had to talk about that. So you just never know.
They didn't have a talk about
you just never know. But sister, I've had family members pass and I didn't attend their funeral. That don't make me less of a person. Don't make me bad of a person. No, that does not. No, that does not. No, that does not. Because they don't even know that I'm there or not. No, they're asleep.
Who said?
That's my opinion, ma'am. That's probably your opinion to go to everything.
Who told you that if you don't go to your mama's funeral,
that don't make you less of a person. It's about how you treat it. Can I say this, ma'am? Can I say this? Can I say this, ma'am? Hold on, sister. Can I say this? Can I say this?
Mama,
Can I
is it
say
okay
this?
if I don't go to your
Can I
funeral?
say this? It's about how you treated. It ain't about showing up to the funeral. It's about how you treated your mother when
Call
she
your
was
mama
on
up and ask
earth.
her right
Not
now.
about
Call her
attending
up.
a funeral. It's about the relationship and how you treated them when they was
Call
able
your
to
mother
receive that.
up
Ma'am,
and
I'm just
ask
telling you,
her,
giving you my
Is
opinion.
it okay for me not to go to your funeral?
It's
Call
not
her up right
about
now on
her
the three-way.
decision.
Let's
It's
go.
my decision, sister. I'm saying it's about how you treat them on earth. It ain't gonna make you less of a person just because you don't attend. It's plenty of
Yes,
people
it
attend
does.
people's
Yes,
funerals,
it does.
but when
Yes,
the
it
love,
does.
when their
Yes,
mother
it
was
does.
alive,
Oh,
they
yes,
treated
it
their mother
does.
like dirt. So that's just
No,
my
honey, you
opinion.
need to ask your therapist.
All right.
Go ahead and ask your therapist.
All right, so I want to know. I want to get your thoughts on this before we go. Talked about Wendy Williams. Do you want to talk about Roland Ray with the wig? You know, him getting his wig caught on fire and all of that. Because you are missionary wigs. You have plenty wigs. What was your thoughts about that?
I really don't understand that, Wiley, because I keep seeing him in the hospital or something, talking kind of funny. And then I heard somebody made fun of him. But why did the wig catch on fire? Was he smoking a blunt? Was he trying to blow up something?
It was a cigarette. He was trying to light a cigarette. And unfortunately, his wig caught fire.
So it was synthetic.
You don't have no synthetic wigs. Do you got any synthetic wigs?
Girl, I mean, excuse me, you're not a girl. That's all I wear, honey. That's all I wear. Amazon, baby.
Oh.
I ain't paying no $700 for no wig. See, that's the problem with us black folks. We be trying to stunt. I ain't got $700 to pay on no damn wig. Please, I got 200 wigs. What I look like? Got paying $700. See, that's the problem with you young folks. Y'all priorities is all screwed up. That's you buy, you know, you can for 700, please, for seven. I think that's the amount of all I paid it with. No, not all of them. But anyway, no. I mean, what is there to say? What am I supposed to say? Okay, well, you know, the wig. Didn't that happen to Michael Jackson? I don't think his was synthetic. But what do you want me to say about it? Like,
I just wanted your thoughts on it. That's it.
I
Just
feel
wanted your
sad
thoughts.
for him.
Just wanted your look. Started something on it. Okay. Well, we thank you so much for calling in today. You all up.
Okay,
thank you.
bye.
Love you. Shout out. That was none other than the wonderful one and only Missionary Wigs. Okay, we're gonna go to the next caller. Bye-bye. 7196, caller, you on air.
Wally, you can hear me?
Yeah, can you turn me down the back? Because I hear myself in the back. All right, go ahead. You're back.
To address this last caller, I'm not on anything. Okay, so she was in Florida, not California. Okay, wherever. My point came across and I explained it the way I feel, in my opinion. So, miss, you can have several damn seats with your $200 wigs and whatever else you have. And don't worry about me because there's no drugs in me. I don't do drugs. Thank you, Wally.
Well, we thank you so very much for calling in. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next caller. 2448. Caller, you're there.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to make a quick comment because I know that what you were saying before, when Wendy Williams, when she mentioned that her mother had died many, many weeks ago, when I first heard her say that, I took that to meaning as though mentally she was gone. Like, I'm not sure what her mother passed from, but sometimes, even though she, you know, a person could physically be there, they're not mentally there as you remember them. So maybe she said that to mean that her mother, as she knew it, had left, even though she was physically there. That's what I first thought when she said that. So I don't think she was trying to throw the media or anybody off. I think that's just how she saw it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that piece, but do that make her a bad daughter or child for not attending her mother's funeral? What is your thoughts on that?
I don't think so. I personally wouldn't say that because, you know, until you lose your parents, it's easy to judge it and say, well, you should go and you should do this and you should do that. But depending on your relationship, the relationship you had with your parent while they were alive, no one really knows that but you and your parent. So maybe she made peace with it and knew that she didn't have to be there. With the type of relationship her and her mother had where they spoke a lot. So maybe between them, that part of it didn't really matter to her because her mother knew she was famous and knew that maybe her going to the funeral would bring unwanted attention or whatever. So it's like, we don't really know that. So I don't want to say that makes her a bad daughter, but until you really lose your parent, you don't really know how you're going to operate until it really happens. So that's what I'm saying. It's hard to judge it because we don't know about those little conversations, So that's just how I see it. I wouldn't say an overall she should have went. We don't know if she had that conversation with her mother. And her brother doesn't know if they've had that conversation because obviously her and her mother were closer or close in a different way than her and the son were, in my opinion.
And I personally, when I look at the brother, I see him on his YouTube channel. He don't really have a good personality for YouTube. I don't know, maybe he'll grow on it. It just wasn't for me. I feel like he have a motive that he want to get his sister together, conjure up this probably, and there's no telling what his motive for this. But to paint this picture that Wendy was wrong for not going, I think that's not fair because long as she was there with Mama, because you got people that show up to her funeral wouldn't even do good when the mom was walking her.
Exactly.
So I just like that does you just never know. And then her being a celebrity, then her with you got COVID-19, then she's a celebrity. So it's different precautions that the family will have to make to accommodate Wendy Williams being there. Because you already know it's gonna be pictures gonna be taken. It's media folk and just no telling. And Kelvin Hunter was there, and she probably didn't want to cause no more confusion. Her being there because the camera's gonna be there too if she attend the funeral. You already know that.
Yeah, and I think the brother is just trying to find his moment in the sun. And I think it seemed harsh, but it was right that Wendy Williams pointed that out publicly because she's like, This is my arena. This is what I do. And you're not ready for this. So don't start throwing stones for something you ain't ready for. Because when you start throwing stones, they're going to pull up everything. That's kind of what she was saying. And she was saying that in code to him, like, don't start this,
If I can start it too.
I think it was right for her to say that, like, stop right there. I know you talking all, because I watched a little bit of one of his videos and he was just talking positivity and how to be your best self, that type of thing, and working out and eating healthy. It's like, stay there,
Right. Because if you get in the back, because she got a bigger platform, if you got skeletons that don't want out, you don't want that with Wendy Williams. Okay. So he just better tread carefully with that. But we thank you, caller, for calling in.
Right. You're welcome. Oh, I just want to say one more thing.
Yes.
And that's in regards to Kelvin Hunter, because I'm not trying to take up for him or nothing, but I often hear people, they say, why would she keep running back, or whatever that relationship is kind of strange, But I think Wendy Williams couldn't have been who she was without him.
Come on.
Meaning that he was behind the scenes, like securing her perimeter, so to speak. So she could be up front talking greasy or saying secrets, but you have to have somebody in your corner who you really trust to keep everything away from you. And I think that's kind of what he was to her. So it was like a dual relationship, a partnership. I'm doing this in front of the camera, you do this behind the camera. So I think the type of bond that they have is not just going to go away, with 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and plus they have the son. So them having this odd relationship, it makes sense to me, but I know it looks weird. So I just wanted to say that it's like she couldn't have been who she was in the 90s without like a goon type husband.
Right.
the way she used to talk, So I'm like, don't count him out. I mean, I know he has issues, and like I said, I ain't trying to take up for him, but there's a reason for him.
Yes.
There's a reason for him. So that's all I want to really
thank you.
put that out there. All right. I'll be back listening. Thanks,
all right.
Riley,
Thank you so very much for calling in. All right. We're going to go to the next caller. All right, callers. Y'all better call in today. I don't know, some of y'all at work. Get off the work phones and call it. No, I'm joking. 8018 calling on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
The last caller was right on point. Real quick about Wendy, she wouldn't be where she is today had, old scumbag Kevin not been in her life. She really wouldn't have been. I don't believe that she would be there because he taught her game. He taught it, and look at where she is today. I want to touch real quick on Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, like you said, it's fake. She's a beard. She's covering for him. Not only does he like white women, but he also, it's known now that he might like men, So I think that Lori Harvey is attractive. She looks good for him. He looks good for her. But I don't think that there's any connection there because Lori Harvey likes a little bit of thug. And I don't think that Michael B. Jordan has that in him. Hello?
I hear you. You said the beard. Oh.
Yeah, I think that she is. It's a cover-up for something. But, I mean, I don't think that it's a cover-up to prove that he does not, that he just likes white women. For real, that's his preference. I mean, I don't care. I'm not interested in him, so I don't care. But I think that it's a little bit more than just that to show that, I don't think it's that he likes a range of women. I think that it's also that because, as far as the man, because that was a big thing, and people are still talking about that.
Facts.
Him hitting on a man,
Right.
And as far as Williams not going to her mother's funeral, I can't judge her. I don't know what was going on with her. I mean, it does say something that her ex-husband did attend the funeral. It does speak volume, and she didn't. I don't think that she didn't come because of him, because to my understanding, they still talk. They still communicate. But my ex-husband came to one of my sister's funerals. And I didn't have any problem with that. I wouldn't have even cared if he brought his girlfriend. He paid his respect. She knew who he was. And that's how Wendy Williams' mother, she knew who Kevin was. She's been in his life longer than what he's been on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Been in his
I
life
hear
for
what
a
you're
long
saying.
time.
Yes. Speak on it. You're right. And I don't have a problem with the
Wow,
ex-husband
stop
going
it.
there at all. I don't have a problem with Kelvin going to, his mother-in-law funeral because they probably have
Ex-mother-in-law.
saying ex-mother-in-law funeral, but
Yes.
and it's probably no telling what their relationship was. She probably loved till they probably had conversations. She probably didn't have no disdain for him.
Exactly.
You just never know because we didn't see that part. But that does not take away from Wendy not going to much. No telling. She probably didn't want to go because of COVID and all that. You just never know. What was her reasoning for not going?
I wanted to say this about Wendy Williams. Now, you can't, people, I'm just going to say this about people in general. Sometimes people can be selfish.
Yes.
And I understand that you have things going on, but when it comes to my family, my parents, I'm going to be there. I'm going to put what is going on because without them, once again, without them, I wouldn't be here. Your father lost his soulmate. And you got to sometimes, you got to think out the box. You can't just focus on you. You got to think about other people.
Yes.
I'm not saying she's right or wrong. I'm going to say what I would have done. If my parents were still together, and I mean, they would have been together for like 40, 50 years, and one of them passed away, I would be there in support regardless of what's going on in my life, I'm going to be there for support for my father or my mother. You know, you've got to sometimes put what's going on with you to the side. You got to, that's family, and I do believe that the brother, I don't know if the brother, did they say if the brother tried to reach out to her and she didn't reach back? I mean, because he did, he did take it to social media, but I also think that he was hurt. Now, do I think that she should have put it out there that he's possibly gay or possibly a cross-dresser? No, I don't think that she should have done all that. I mean, you could have said something and gotten across. I mean, I do believe that she could have called the wife. If you wanted to put that out, you could have called the wife and done more damage than to put it out there to the world. I mean, but to each his own. I just think that Wendy, I don't know what was going on with her, but I would have went to my mother's funeral, because that's the woman that carried me for 9 months, went through hell birthing me, I just would have had to have been there, and I know that you think differently, but I love my family, period. And I'm going to be there.
Oh, I feel you on that. We thank you so much for calling in. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, Wiley. Don't cut me off. Hold up. To those of you that have batteries in that, or who your smoke detector is beeping, get on a step ladder. If you look, more than likely it's on the left-hand side. If you're facing it, it's on the left-hand side. All you got to do is just push it. You can't really read the writing, but if you feel and push the button, if you just push it, like where you can feel like where it's a little separation and you push it, it will pop out. And it's the square battery. It's the small square battery, and you just change it because that was going on in my house. It would irritate the hell out of me. That's just FYI, you all.
Yes, make sure y'all
Wiley, don't do it. Don't you do it. I'm just giving some.
No, I'm saying it's good. It's good. I'm wrong with it.
People thinking we was cutting. We were not cutting up. We were not cutting on nobody in the chat. We were just trying to help. That's all. That's just for safety, okay? Don't listen to Wiley. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Okay. 6196 calling on air. 6196. Hello. 6196, you live on the air. Hello, 6196.
Right, it's budget-wise billing.
Hello.
Budget-wise.
What? Oh gosh. Yes. Make sure y'all definitely get that fixed. I don't know who was on that line. 6196. Is you a bill collector? Who is this?
Bye-bye.
Hello? Hello? 6196. All right. What's going on with the people today?
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
She probably at work and called into the Wiley Show. She probably at work, probably work. Hello, hi, welcome to Buzz and White Building. How may I help you? How's everything going? Yes, ma'am. We're sitting right here. Can I have your account number? Okay, yes, ma'am. Then she want to call. Hey, Wiley, I got this to say. Hold on, I'm at work. And did that beat, all that. I know how y'all do. Y'all probably forgot I'll be on the air and stuff like that because y'all think this is a long show. We ain't got a lot of callers. We got a lot of competition today. People go to other channels, they call in, pay to call in. Maybe I need to start charging over here. Okay. We got a few people over there that called in today, but most of y'all at work. You know what I'm saying? We want to thank y'all today because today is Dr. Martin Luther King Day. We want to thank you all for that day of service. I want to thank you all for that. Today, actually, I'm going to be spending the day reading Dr. Martin Luther King book, Chaos or Community, Where Do We Go From Here? I'm going to be reading that book today. And then also, I purchased from Amazon, it was like $3. I purchased a book that I highly that was highly recommend for me to read. The name of that book is, let me see, what was the name of the book that I purchased? Because I saw this on Brother Ben X video that Minister Farrakhan said we should read. Death of a King, the real story of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this is the real story of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. final year. And this was written by Tavis Smiley. So I got that book. So today, pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is reading Chaos or Community, remembering Dr. King. I'm gonna watch some videos, and also too writing down my action plan, joining different groups. Joining a group, studying, because right now I have the activism spirit that's really alive in me. So I don't just want to go out there and just do activism work and not knowing what I'm doing, but actually work with groups that's actually out here doing things. So y'all, that's pretty much what I'm doing today. I would usually go out and volunteer like I did a couple of years ago, but since it's COVID, you can't be out there. You got COVID and all that. We got a lot of cases. So I'm going to be just pretty much reading and doing research, journaling, and making my action plan and my goals of what I want to do in the next year and the up and coming months. Okay, 6196, Carly on there.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. So I just want to talk a little bit about all this mess that's going on with Wendy Williams and her brother.
Yes.
First of all, this should have never gotten to social media because they really are business. But on the other hand, what we really stand is this is normal family dissension that usually happens, unfortunately, when the matriarch passes away. It's either going to bring y'all together, or in some cases, and I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing, but when a death is new like that, and when y'all both are all still grieving, emotions are high. So both of them right now, I'm sipping my tea, but I'm just like, y'all doing the most. He started it, though. He started it. He started it, and Big Sis finished it. And yeah, I was with her. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I was with her for dragging it up until she talked about the whole dress thing. I'm like, Wendy. Every time somebody got something to say, that's the first thing you want to say is somebody gay.
Right. And then I'm like, what? And women, a lot of women does that too. They always say D in the booty, A this, and I'm like, why is that such a read? You know what I'm saying? And they weaponize that too. And I have to check some of my gay brothers too. I'm like, y'all stop doing that. Stop weaponizing it, because it ain't nothing to weaponize. It's okay. And she weaponized that in a sense of that. I just think she was in her feelings because, like she said, she wasn't checking for Tommy. She was going on the Wendy Williams page, and they were, people be messy. Anytime you drag, where do they go? They run to Instagram. I remember when they were talking about James.
Let me tell you, I was in her comments, and I wasn't even trying to be nosy. I was just looking at her pictures because she went out, and I wanted to see the Baby Smith go with her because I really enjoyed their interview last week. And I was like, I hope they do kind of hook up. And so I was just looking like, oh, they did hook up. And I was like, well, let me read the comments. And she was not lying. It was people in there like giving her a heads up. And then you got other people like, oh, so you ain't go to your mama's funeral? So she ain't lying.
Right. They was over there. And I just think that she don't want that bad publicity. You know what I'm saying? And she went on that attack. So, I just think they need to talk
could tell she was hurt too.
Yeah.
Like you could tell he was hurt, and then you could tell her response in her voice. Even though she came for him, you could tell she was hurt. It was in her voice.
And I hope they get it together too.
Yeah, I see her actually come read somebody on a personal level like that. Since she read Kevin's mother. This is back in the old days when she was on radio, and his mama caught herself trying to say some stuff, and she blasted her radio. Matter of fact, it said, and if she come down here to the radio station, she said, I want y'all to call the police, and she said, then call me downstairs so I can watch her get arrested. Like, she went in, and I ain't seen her do nothing like that since, yeah. So, yeah. I just hope they get it together.
I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm looking forward to the documentary. Yeah. And I hope that her brother be at peace, and I hope that it don't be a big mess where they just leaking each other information back and forth, because that don't need to be. But it will not surprise me. We shall see today, because right now I'm about to go and subscribe to Tommy Williams' page. And,
no, you're not.
I'm about to let me go ahead over there and subscribe.
Look, and I said that too. I said this man is getting more and more famous. He already was getting famous over the weekend, but now that she done read him, he got more life for a whole nother week.
Right, because he getting the same views I'm getting, but we're going to see what's his response going to be today. I'm definitely going to be up. I subscribe and I got I hit that notification bell. We're gonna see if he's gonna respond to Wendy Williams.
Okay, and I got one more thing to say, because I know you're getting ready to head on out. One more thing is too, I agree with that caller. It was a few callers ago when she was talking about Kevin, and he was a little upset that before she left, she had lunch with him, and I feel as though, like the caller said, I feel as though Wendy had got to the situation with Kevin. Yes, she was hurt. Yes, she was angry that he was cheating on her. But I think she got to a situation where, you know what? At the end of the day, we're partners. I cover his shit. He covered my stuff. I'm sorry. Don't want to cuss. He covered my stuff. I cover his stuff. We got each other's back. So outside of his cheating, he's the only person that I can trust. I can't trust these celebrities. I talk too much mess. The dynamic of their relationship, she was close to her parents, but was kind of like sheltered in a way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Like they would like she would deal with her parents, but as far as like, I never really heard her really being close to Tommy and Wanda. Like, of course, her parents, she had got them a place in Jersey, and they lived in Florida, and they would come. All of that, yeah. She of course mentioned Wanda and Alex. I remember when Alex came to NYU.
No, I'm listening to you. Go ahead. You said
I remember when Alex, her niece, was coming to New York. They were real close. Like, Alex was almost like her little second daughter. But Tommy, I never really heard about him. I mean, she mentioned him, but yeah, I think that Kevin was like her protector, and that's probably why she kept him around, because she felt like outside of his cheating, he got my back.
And my thing is this, yes, and I do believe she missed her husband, but I want to ask you this question because we posed it. Do you believe that Wendy is a bad daughter for not attending her mother's funeral? What is your comment on that?
No, because she went to the wake and she went to the viewing. I think when it finally came to the actual day, she probably just couldn't take it.
That's what I'm saying.
And he was the main one. If you watch his video, when she first got there, he was all happy. He was talking about how she came in and she did this for dad and that for dad and all this other stuff. He was like, yeah, she's going to let me go home so I can go home to the wife because I've been here with dad and, you know, and she's going to let me go home. And she did. He went home for a couple of days. She stayed with the dad. Then he came and got the dad. I'm just going by what he said on the live. And she went over to Wanda's house. Now, what happened after the viewing, I don't know, because I never knew she didn't go to the funeral. But even he said she went to the viewing and the wake. So maybe the day of, she just couldn't do it.
I hear you. I want to say thank you for giving me that insight. But this is what I want to say is with the brother, you know, building this beef, if you really want to make it in production and television or blogging, you should be in Wendy good graces because she can help you interview celebrities. You know what I'm saying? She can steer you into different producers, etc. because she have her own production company. But if you're going around trying to drag her, that's not going to help your career. You know what I'm saying? and to help you out because.
And here's the thing, and I know some people like, well, you know, she, even though he put it on social media, I'm pretty sure it's a couple people that's like, but she put it on TV though. Well, she has been letting him live because he actually kind of talked a little too much about when her mama actually died. And I think she said that to avoid the paparazzi and to let her just deal with this on her own without being looked at. She's been looked at and nitpicked apart for 2 years. So maybe she just wanted to process this on her own, and she kind of wanted to put a little distance by throwing us off a little bit. And he spoiled that. And even then, she didn't come after him. Like she said, they talked about, like he said in his live, he said they talked about it and they were good. So she was letting him live up until this. I think this was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I heard that. We want to thank you so very much for calling in. Did you hear my commentary on Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan?
No. Oh, do I think it's a fake relationship? I did hear a little bit of it.
Yes.
Do you think it's a fake relationship?
Yes.
I think Lori Harvey, you know, she do the most. It's like every time you turn around, she on to the next one. I ain't mad at her because she young, but this, I don't know. It could be a situation of Lori Harvey being Lori Harvey, or it could be something for clout. It could be a little bit of both. They probably are dating, but like, hey, let's make it, you know, let's use this to our full advantage. Yeah, we are dating, but we both hot out here right now. Let's see if we can become an it couple, you know? Use it to your advantage.
I feel you on that. We want to thank you so much for calling in.
All right, Wiley. It was really good talking to you.
It was good talking to you, too. I believe this is your first time calling in, if I'm not mistaken.
No, actually, you cussed me out just a minute ago. You was like, what is you, a bill collector? I didn't know you picked up the phone.
Yeah, I picked up the phone. It was like a bill
collector. I didn't know you finally got to my call. And as I was looking, and as I was wrapping up that call, I was like, is he talking to me? He said, where's your bill collector? And then as I was hanging up the phone and trying to see where you were at in the queue, I heard it hang up. I said, oh, he was talking to me. God darn it.
Because usually I don't get a lot of calls if another person is live, because we have like similar fan base, so they all call us another show. They have to pay to call in. But so I knew I wasn't gonna get a lot of calls. Then some days the queue be full with 10, 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50 callers. So we want to thank you for calling in. You took care of your business and you called in. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Wiley. It was fun.
Well, thank you so much. Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
It be like that, okay? I want to say thank you. Oh my gosh, we are, and let me count it up. We are literally 700 subscribers away of getting to our goal of 17,000 subscribers. So we're about 700 subscribers away. So we want to thank everybody for doing that. Make sure y'all subscribe, because it gets like that. Some days you get these fast months, we get a lot of subscriptions, and other months it'd be like really slow. Then the next month you can have a good month. So we want to thank everybody. Shout out to all the new people that are viewing this content. We went live last night. We had a good show. If y'all missed that, make sure y'all go and replay that. We had callers to call in last night. It was in the middle of the night. We went live. Then we live right now for that. Also to tomorrow, when I go live, I'm going to put the number on the screen. If you want to be notified when we go live, we'll do that with this number. I'm not going to send you the link. I'm going to just say, hey, Wiley is live. And the chip with you is literally a number where you can actually text me. I don't know if I can receive text now because it wasn't acting right. So if you want to be notified, so tomorrow when I go live, I will notify everybody tomorrow. Okay. And then if that one doesn't work, then I use that. So that's the number where we notify people tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be going live later today. I don't know what's going on. Anything that's going to go on popping, we'll probably go on later today. I wouldn't mind doing it. Okay. We probably will go live later today if it goes that way. I probably won't do station head because I'm gonna go to the gym, so I will not do station head today because I gotta go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. I will do station head probably tomorrow. I gotta keep up with the station because I keep forgetting, but I gotta stay focused on the YouTube. Okay, we've been everywhere. I haven't been in the funeral since I was 13 till my mom died the same day, December 6th, Wendy Williams' mom died. I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me see in the chat. If you got any comments that you want to give, you can comment below in the chat. And if anything pops off today, we won't mind going back live today. I mean, we talked about it all today. We talked about Roland Ray, we talked about Harvey, and we talked about Michael B. Jordan. We talked about all that today. Going to the gym to look around. LOL, just kidding. No, I'm actually go to the gym. I actually like to go because it's therapeutic and I can listen to music and all that good stuff. But I pretty much love to go. I've been going. This will be my second or third time going for this year. I'm trying to stay on a schedule. Usually I like to go at 5 a.m. when there's pretty much nobody there. Somebody said Lori using her P like, hey, Wiley, are you going live on inauguration day? Yes, I will be going live on inauguration day. Absolutely. I'll be going live on inauguration day. Doing commentary after the inauguration to get my full review on the inauguration. So I definitely will be doing that. What about that $1,400 stimulus? I don't know. Your companies, yeah, we do have that, but I like going to the gym. So definitely, I will be talking about that. I'm late. I'll be in the gym in 30 minutes. Okay. So yes, on inauguration, I will be giving a full review on that. I know it's going to be a good day. We're praying for a good day. Actually, I'm going to pray for this administration that they keep their promise and pray for my strength of my platform and also give me tools and resources to make sure that we stay on top of this Biden-Harris administration. I know today Kamala Harris announced she resigned for being a senator. I think that was effective today at noon because this Wednesday she'll be sworn in as the vice president. My only thing is I wish that they would have nominated the California governor would have nominated a black woman as a senator because we still don't have, once Kamala Harris left, there's no black woman in the Senate, and that is sad. So we want to encourage more black women to run for the Senate because they are a strong voting bloc and everything like that. Yep. So we got 2 more days into the inauguration. I'm definitely down for that. It's going to be exciting. I'm here for it all. So I'm definitely here for it all. I'm definitely here for it. I'm definitely here for the new administration. I want to see what President Biden speech going to be. Definitely going to keep a good notes on the speech. I know I want to see what is the speech going to be about, and I'm going to be keep you all updated on the show. So we will be doing shows about politics and everything like that. I'm trying to get things situated with my show where I can break the lives up because it'd be too long, different segments, what I'm doing. But I got somebody helping me with that as well. I'm frightened here. Don't be frightened in DC. Be good. Stay prayed up. Don't be frightened. Okay. Somebody said his bond sound like, no, everybody have side effects in their show. I don't know why people get triggered when I do stuff. Everybody, when you talk, it's plenty shows that use side effects on their show, plenty shows. But I think when Wiley does it, it triggers people. I don't know why. Maybe it's my eye. I don't know why it triggers people. Even when I play my intro song, it triggers people. I'm like, why do that trigger people like that? Why can't I do a side effect? What's the problem? Everybody else can do it. It's the problem when I do it. I don't know what's the problem. I don't want to ask what is the issue with that? Because when it's so many shows that use that. What's the problem when I do it? I trigger people. What is the problem when Wiley does? That's the problem. Wiley does. Oh, I'm about to bring back 2 Man and a Lady this Sunday. Hopefully, we get the lady and the man for this Sunday. Okay. 2 Lady and the Man. We're gonna bring a 2-man lady for this Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. We probably, I'm looking forward to it. So, for the show, bringing that back. And why somebody say, "Oh, you bringing your panel because such type of panel?" We've been had 2-man lady. I think this is like season 3. Okay, so we've been did this. We've been did panel shows. This ain't the beginning of. We've been did it right forever. Okay. No, I'm still going to be doing my lives as my live show. I'm still going to be doing live shows like 2 hours. I'm just going to cut some pieces out when I re-upload some stuff. Okay. You say you missed my early AM live. You should have got on the text list. That's why I tell y'all. Hold on. Let me put the number up there. You won't miss another live. Oh, now I'm going to be texting you. That'll be my, I'll be texting from this number. Give me a second. You won't miss another live. You be missing lives because half of y'all don't get your notifications. Let me do this. How many of y'all get y'all notifications? Before we go, press 1 if you get your notifications from YouTube when I go live. Press 2, you don't get it. Press 1, you always get your notifications when I go live on YouTube, that YouTube notify you. Press 2, you don't get your notifications. Press 1, you always get your notification when I go live. Press 2, that you don't get it. Some people's like a 1 and a 2. Press 1, you get it. Press 2, you not. I'm talking about notified from YouTube, like your YouTube notification. I'm not talking about the number. I'm talking about your YouTube. Yeah, I know some of y'all didn't get a text today, but I'm gonna redo it tomorrow. I was messed up today. Okay, it's like a mixture. It's like a mixture. Okay, it's like a mixture. All right. Sometimes some people said 2. Sometimes. Okay. Okay. All right, a lot of y'all give me notifications, so tomorrow we'll be good. So I'm gonna just text you saying, "Hey, Wiley is live," and for y'all to know. Okay. All right. All right. So that is just do that. All right. We thank you so very much for tuning in. Make sure once we're done with the video, leave us a comment. It helps y'all with the algorithm when y'all commenting on these shows. I want y'all to comment more, like more. Just help us out more. Thank you. We are a growing platform, and we need you, and you to help us get to that next level. Okay, if anything else pop off, we'll hop back up on live. Okay, I drank a monster drink and I'm ready for today. Okay, there are apps where you can mass tech at once. You can. Okay, all right. Well, let me know the app. Send it to me. Okay, see you soon. See you. Thank you. All right. Okay, see y'all soon. Peace.